Sickle cell disease is a blood disease that you inherit from both your parents. If both parents have a trait, then the child will have sickle cell disease. You can't catch it or get it any other way. So, like if I cough on you, you're not gonna get sickle cell disease. You just might get germs.
My name is Shem, and I'm a college student at the University of Florida, and I love photography. I'm studying journalism with hopes of taking pictures around the world for the AP. On good days I skateboard, and on not so good days, I remember that I have sickle cell disease. This is my story.
How does it affect my life and relationships? It's kind of disruptive, but I lead a very normal life. I just have to remember to bundle up when it's cold and drink a lot of water when it's hot and get a lot of rest and eat properly, which is extremely hard for a college student to do when I'm always running around trying to fit in with everybody else. But I mean, except for the extremely painful crisis where I have to go to the hospital and stay for days at a time sometimes, it's something that's always on your mind in the background for every decision that you make, but you learn to live with it. A lot of people that I've spoken to, or that after I tell them I have sickle cell disease, they say, oh, I know someone with sickle cell disease. My aunt's second husband's cousin has sickle cell disease, but he's okay though, or he's always in a lot of pain though. So I think that when people think about sickle cell disease, from the most part, it's either like from a friend, like a normal friend settings, it's more of, oh, either you're gonna be sick all the time or you'll be fine, don't worry about it, you can do whatever, let's go canoeing and such, and you can't. Or in a professional setting, people think you're lazy and you're always slacking off because sometimes you just have really painful crises and you still have to show up to work. And working when you're in pain, or taking a test when you're in pain, is not a very easy thing to do. So when I'm moving slower than usual, it's not that I'm lazy or just don't feel like doing something. So people, they just have their own ideas, I guess. A sickle cell crisis. A sickle cell crisis is just, oh man.
Describe it with one word.
One word?
Or a few words.
Fury. Unbridled fury. It's horribly it's painful to another level. It's like hurting without hurting at the same time. It comes on when a blood clot maybe would form in a vein or an artery somewhere, and then it just snowballs from there. Loss of circulation in certain parts of your body, pain in your abdomen and your back at the same time. You can't find a comfortable spot. There is no safe fetal position or pillow between the leg position for this. It's just horribly painful. And after you've got past that first initial shock of, oh my god, I'm in so much pain, and the medicine starts kicking in, then that's when you have to decide, okay, is this gonna go away? Am I gonna get, is it over? Am I gonna get better? Or is this just a break, and will it come back? It takes your mind and your body and it twists it together in a weird, distorted, horrible. But it's not all bad. Sometimes you can get a crisis where part of your leg just swells up because there's a a vein or an artery, not an artery, maybe like a vein or a capillary somewhere that's blocked by a small blood clot, and you just put some icy out on there and you forget about it until until you're taking a shower in the night and you're like, why is my leg so greasy? So there's two ends of the spectrum. It's where it could be really bad and really horrible, and then on the other end where you don't even know that you're in a sickle cell crisis. You just think it's a random little, oh, I think I hit my ankle somewhere. But it's a lot to think about. I mean, you just have to know yourself to know how much you can handle. How do I deal with it? I don't know. I deal with it. Well, the mental aspect of it, I kind of, for the most part, hold that in. From just for me to deal with. But the physical aspect of it, the painful crisis and stuff like that, it's all about prevention. It's all about prevention, because if I stay warm, then I won't get a blood clot somewhere. If I drink a lot of water, then I won't become dehydrated. If I study in advance, then I won't become stressed out for the final. And then, have to do a makeup final or do the final when I'm sick. So I'm always playing the one step ahead game. Stay one step ahead. Study a little bit more. Drink a little bit more water, even if you don't feel like it. Take your pills. Take your medicine. If you know that you have to take it. I just deal with it by trying to prevent a crisis. And what do I hope? What do I hope for the future? I hope in the future that maybe people would be more educated, even if we don't find a cure for sickle cell. Even if you don't find a cure for sickle cell, I think if people are more educated about their sexual habits and about the consequences of having a sickle cell trait and choosing the correct partner, then sickle cell disease probably in the future would be less of an issue as it is today. If you know you have a trait, then even if you marry with someone with a trait, then you can make that decision of whether or not you're willing to have a child that has a high chance of getting sickle cell disease.